Who has the right-of-way at roundabouts for drivers and pedestrians? Right-of-way conflicts are less frequent on roundabouts than they are at other crossroads since there are no left turns and all traffic moves counterclockwise. As a result, the risk of left turn, head-on, and 90-degree angle collisions is eliminated, and right-of-way is made clear. The fundamental principle of roundabouts is that approaching traffic must give way to that which is already circling the center island. Most roundabouts prominently display this regulation by posting yield signage at each entry and painting yield pavement lines across the road. Remember that failure to give the right-of-way before entering a roundabout is the main reason for collisions there. Prior to the roundabout entry point, the majority of roundabouts have pedestrian crosswalks. This necessitates the driver surrender twice as they approach a roundabout, once at a crossing for pedestrians and once at the entrance to the circle. At single-lane roundabouts, the right-of-way. Look left to see if any vehicles are approaching the yield sign at the roundabout's entrance or have already entered the central circle. Before merging onto the roundabout, you must slow down, be ready to stop, and wait for a safe space in the flow of traffic. You can enter the roundabout without coming to a complete stop if there is no traffic coming from the left. You will have the right-of-way over any traffic trying to access the roundabout from neighboring roads as you round it. It's against the law to stop or slow down suddenly on a roundabout, so don't surrender to other vehicles. Use your right turn signal to signal that you want to exit the roundabout as you get closer to your intended exit. Remember to keep an eye out for pedestrians at the crosswalk after you've exited and to yield to anyone who is waiting to cross the street. At multi-lane roundabouts, the right-of-way. Although approaching drivers must surrender to all lanes of traffic already on the roundabout, right-of-way regulations on multi-lane roundabouts are the same as those on single-lane roundabouts. Depending on the exit you need to take, you'll also need to decide which lane to use. You must instantly merge into your chosen lane and stay there until you exit the roundabout after yielding to all oncoming vehicles. Typically, those who want to depart at the first or second exit should be in the right lane, while those who want to continue until the second or third exit should be in the inner, left lane. When indicating your plan to exit the roundabout, keep in mind to stop for pedestrians at the crosswalk beyond your exit. Right-of-way for pedestrians at roundabouts. Approximately 20 to 30 feet before each entry, in almost all roundabouts, there are pedestrian crosswalks. The right-of-way is given to pedestrians who are crossing the street or who are waiting to do so, thus you must stop. When there are pedestrians around, you must completely stop before the crosswalk's first painted lines or at the limit line. Before proceeding to the roundabout entrance, wait until all pedestrian traffic has passed the crossing. Be aware that in roundabout crosswalks you can see pedestrians pushing bicycles. Although cyclists are allowed to use the roundabout just like other cars, they frequently choose to wield their bicycles over the crosswalks since it is a safer option. Police cars and ambulances at roundabouts. Emergency response vehicles trying to enter or exit the intersection must yield to all cars, both inside and outside the circle. When their sirens and flashing lights are activated, emergency vehicles such as fire trucks, ambulances, and police cruisers always have the right-of-way. Give way to emergency vehicles by stopping and pulling over to the side of the road until they have safely passed if you can hear or see them approaching. Because stopping on a roundabout, or any other crossroads, is against the law, drivers who are circling its center island must leave the intersection before pulling over,